A librarian crowd with glasses. Yeah, that was my end game goal, was just working at a library, having a good time, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, acting all cool, shooting some b-ball outside the school. You know, as a narrator. Well, this was way back in the day before I had the confidence for such a thing too. I still don't fully have that, but way better than I used to. Wait, what? I just realized this opened. 2 sticks. Nice. Huh. We'll have to keep that in mind then. And back here. Get a hot library girl? Dude, that'd be sweet. A hot librarian chick? Keep that in mind then. Oh. Mind then. Oh. All I had to do. Have uniforms at your private schools? Yeah, of course. I had a gross fucking like maroon color. It was the actual process of queening. How foolish of me. Unless I gotta push this over here to the queen side. I just realized these are totally different pieces. I thought they were the same pieces. Like, the same color. I did it, Mom. And now you want me to just... do you want me to... Do you want to... Do... Hold on. Let's look at the picture again. Library girl with glasses and a skirt and long socks and pigtails. Oh, hell yeah, man. The classic. Uh-huh. Oh, now I gotta make what I saw. Maroon, but hey, you're like Harry Potter, Cry. Yeah, well, Harry Potter was considered, devil, shit at my school. So was Pokemon. Pokemon was Satan's work. So Pokemon cards were confiscated, and I remember very vividly... I'm trying to remember which Pokemon it was, but my principal held up a Pokemon card at the beginning of school one day when all the school student body or whatever was gathered in the parking lot area, and she held up a Pokemon card. I think it was Jigglypuff. And she held up the Pokemon card, and she says, "This here is the work of the devil. It is magic, and this is not going to be tolerated if it is seen... or if you are seen with these cards, it will be confiscated, and we will tell your parents," or something like that. And I was like, well, that's some fucking bullshit. So I remember I used to be in the after school care because my mom didn't get out until 5 o'clock, and I got out of school at 3 o'clock. So I stayed 2 hours after school every day. There was, a pretty decent amount of kids who had to do that.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
So during after school care, you can pretty much have the run of the school yourself. Like, you can, like, go around, do whatever the fuck you want. I remember, I went into the first grade, classroom, and I yoinked all of the confiscated Pokemon cards from the teacher's desk. Because I was a little hoodlum. It was great. I got some good shit. I got me a Butterfree. I don't remember what else, but I remember the Butterfree at least. Curry and Cry, you tickle my pickle. Thanks, man. See, I done frick that part up already. Okay. That's what I get for being willy-nilly with things. I do that sometimes. I get a little bit ahead of myself. Dude, one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. Well, not for me at least, because I was still really young. But I embarrassed the fuck out of my mom and my sister. So when we were really... when I was really young, at least, I must have been 11, maybe 10 or 11. I had just a mattress on the floor. I didn't have an actual bed frame or anything like that. And I remember being in the after school care, and I mentioned this to my friends, and one of the ladies that worked there heard this, and they thought, because I said to them, to my friends, that I sleep on the floor. So she thought that I didn't even have a bed or anything. So we were actually decently well off, not like rich or anything. We were low and middle class. I mean, we had like, a Windows 98 computer. We had, we got by. There was still always issues of money and stuff, but it wasn't terrible. Well, the thing is, they heard this, and the lady put my family in for a drawing to help needing families uh, at the fire department. The fire department would pick a family from like pretty much a hat and surprise them with a bunch of free stuff. We were picked, and fire trucks came, brought a bunch of shit, and my mom was mortified. Got a free bed out of it. I felt really bad though, because like we didn't need that stuff. And I'm pretty sure the firemen realized we didn't need that stuff, because, they came in and they saw, we weren't that badly off, but they still brought it all in, because, I mean, that was the deal. So it was, I don't know, man, it was weird. It was a weird thing. Is this why you hate bits? Yeah, that's one of the reasons. God damn. But, I mean, I guess it kind of worked out in the end, because my goal when I was younger was always to embarrass my sister as much as possible. Like, whenever possible, I would make sure to make her embarrassed, because she was always mean to me when I was a kid. And I knew the only way I could get back to her, or back at her, I mean, is to embarrass her in front of her friends. And that was my main goal at all times. So that worked out pretty well there. One other instance was there was a talent show at school, and I went to the talent show. It was in front of the whole student body, parents and all that other shit. Middle child, yes, I was a middle child, and I there was a talent show, and I signed up, and it was just me signing up. My routine was going to be dancing to Backstreet's Back All Right in a tuxedo that I got at Goodwill. And I had no actual routine. I was just going to do it. I didn't have any like things planned. I just got up there and I fucking worked it. And I got a standing ovation, and I remember my sister sinking in her chair, dying of embarrassment as everyone was cheering and shit at this little white boy working that shit. I won that talent show hardcore. I must have been maybe 4th grade, something like that. I don't know. 4th, 5th grade. All I can say is I was really proud of that fucking day, and she had a terrible day. That was a good time. Get a little bit of excited, and that's just embarrassing. I used to dance a lot. I used to be really into dancing, but it's been a long time. Embarrassing for everyone involved. For some reason, every time, not every time, but more often than not, I remember whenever I had to turn around or like turn somewhere, like maybe left or right, just a simple turn, I would just do a spin with my feet, like a Michael Jackson spin almost. I don't know why. I just would. Where you would like take your foot and you put it around the other foot, and then you just turn your heels, and then you do a spin, and you spin in place. I just always did that. So I like doing that kind of shit. I don't know. It's just what I did. I still do that sometimes. So now I just gotta move this back to where that one spot. I was cool, man. I was. And then we'll be good. Right? I think that's the plan. So 2 down and we're good, right? Can you moonwalk? No, I never did learn to moonwalk. I think I get the concept, but I think I needed the proper shoes or something for it. Or at least just wear socks, maybe. That's all I needed. Yeah! This is why. This reminded me that when I chaperoned Autumn at her first high school party, I embarrassed the fuck out of her. I feel like that's what you're supposed to do with siblings. You gotta embarrass them. It's just part of the freaking the arrangement of, hey, your siblings. That's what you gotta do. It's either you bully them or you embarrass them. I would prefer you embarrass them over bullying them. I was the one that got bullied, so I did the embarrassing. Pictures were invented. You're welcome, atheists. Yes. I don't think I need to keep that part. Yes. Right here. Fault. Oh, man. Yes. Fault. Oh, man. My something fault. My brother's fault, not my own. That's gotta be it. That puzzle didn't make any sense. It kind of did. It was actually pretty straightforward, realistically speaking. This is what it was in a different room. All I had to do was go back to this room, do the queening, which was mentioned on here, which was take the pawn and turn it into a queen, and then put it back. I just had to recreate this on here. That's it. It was actually pretty straightforward. All right, flip this one up, and maybe this one up. Yep. All right, flip this one up, and maybe this one up. Yep. I do remember, though. Aren't you an atheist? No, I'm not an atheist. I'm a... what's it called? Agnostic. That's it. Do you still embarrass your sister? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Feather. All right, I'll take it. Okay. So, if they're all down, was the middle one ever on before? I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is good. I think this is good. What's agnostic? I'm really bad at describing and explaining things properly, so I'm probably going to get this wrong. But agnostic is kind of like the thing where, like, you're open to the idea of there being some kind of, like, you know, higher being and all that shit, but, like, you don't really sign up for the magazines, I guess you could say. It's like, it's nice. It'd be nice if there was, but I'm not gonna, like, make my life around the concept. We're gonna go to the... Is that right? That's probably wrong. The middle room, and it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna find some new stuff there, and it'll be story plot. That's right? Okay, cool. Agnosis is the most chill. Yeah, I'm a pretty chill guy, personally. I hate moving, Christy. We move... Am I out? I hate... Okay, this is out of sync. I hate moving, Christy. We move all the time, and I'm always the new kid. They pick on me. It makes me never want to leave the cave. One thing I wanted to sign up for was being a dudist. Dudism is probably one of my favorite religions possible. I know, Benny. I feel the same way. But I'm taking you to a place that'll make you feel much better. Really? Chrissy, you're the best. I promise, Beanie, you're gonna love this place. This is so neat. The fuck? What is dudism? You guys don't know what dudism is? Oh, dudes, come on. Come on, guys. Dudism! Dudism, mans! Come on. About dudism. What is dudism? While dudism, in its official form, has been organized as religion only recently, it has existed down through the ages in one form or another. Probably the earliest form of dudism was the original form of Chinese Taoism, before it went all weird with magic tricks and body fluids. The originator of Taoism, Lao Tzu, I don't really know exactly, basically said, smoke 'em if you got 'em, and mellow it out, man. Although he said it in his ancient Chinese, so something may have been lost in translation. Down through the ages, this rebel shrug has fortified many successful creeds: Buddhism, Christianity, Sufism, John Lennonism, and faux shizzle my nizzleism. The idea is this: life is short and complicated, and nobody knows what to do about it. So don't do anything about it. Just take it easy, man. Stop worrying so much about whether you'll make it into the finals. Kick back with some friends and some oat soda, and whether you roll strikes or gutters, do your best to be true to yourself and others. That is to say, abide. Incidentally, the term dude is commonly agreed to refer to both genders. Most linguists contend that dudette is not in keeping with the parlance of our times. So it's pretty much a pretty sweet fucking, pretty sweet gig, if you ask me. Definitely, definitely a nice religion if you are currently in the market for a religion. Professor Random, thanks, man. I can be a dude too. Yeah, yeah. Anyone's welcome to be a dude. Anyone is welcome. The dudists are all welcoming. How did you find it? What the fuck? I'm a dudist now. I just converted so many people. Holy shit! It's like a secret hideout. Sounds like a 14-year-old came up with it. Have you not seen The Big Lebowski? Homie, you gotta broaden your horizons. It is a secret hideout. I'm a dude, she's a dude, he's a dude, we're all dudes, yeah. Our secret hideout. We can't make it our first. Wait, well, frick. We can make. I fucked that up. Secret hideout. We can make. We can make it our first. Our secret hideout. We can make it our first official secret detective clubhouse. This is the greatest! This is Big Lebowski Pug in Edinburgh. It's pretty lit. That sounds awesome. I need to watch that movie again. It's been way too long. Wait, but doesn't somebody already live here? Nope. Are you sure? You know who one of my favorite actors is of all time? John Goodman. I'm sorry, I was just reminded of him after we were talking about the Big Lebowski. Sure? What about the lanterns? In the garden. Forest spirits put the lanterns there. And the garden's just left over from the previous owner. Trust me, I've been checking on my walk back from school every day. This place is abandoned. You're right, Christy. You know, one way for me to actually really come to appreciate your existence is if you tell me that Roseanne was a good sitcom. If you agree with me that Roseanne was a good sitcom, we're probably going to be friends. I do love this place. And check this out. A cave. There's even a little cave that leads back to the main path. So, if any bad guys try to catch us while we're doing our detective work, we can sneak out through here. We finally have our own place, where no one can find us. Thank you, Christy. You're the best big sister. For its time, yeah. I grew up on Roseanne. Roseanne, I really have a soft spot for Roseanne because it was very similar to my family and how it was very dysfunctional. That was pretty much how it was. It was dysfunctional and they were poor and shit. That's my growing up was Roseanne. So I related to it too much to not love it. You're the best big sister ever. Come on, Beanie. Want to see what the cave looks like? Yeah! What adorable Sybils. Huh. Cute. A children's comic book. There is a folded piece of paper between two of the pages. Was the ending kind of fucked up? Yes. The ending was pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna spoil it though. But yeah, the ending of Roseanne, it was definitely a twist. Pages. Today, Christy and I found... I think Roseanne's on Netflix. At least it was. I don't know if it still is. Oh, this is Beanie. Have you heard of Pastafarianism? Yes. Flying Spaghetti Monster. That is an OG religion if I've ever heard it. Today, Christy and I found something really neat inside the secret passageway in the closet. There's the children. That was a great one too. I remember watching that when I was skipping schools. Another secret door in the wall. It leads to a small room at the end. It's so secret that you can't see the door at all. You have to walk exactly 13 steps into the passageway from the closet, then you can find it. We're gonna turn it into our clubhouse and use it for all of our detective work. Little hoodlums. another feather. Top. The postcard has been tucked between a pair of white socks. Benny, my boy. The ending to Roseanne has changed a few times, actually. I did not know that. But let's try not to spoil it too much. I know some people actually are curious about watching it. I just landed in Roseanne isn't on Netflix? Aw, really? Aw, man. How about the Roseanne reboot, though? I did not know there was a reboot. I don't keep up to date with shit, apparently. Texas and found this postcard in the gift shop. It's hot here. Take care of your... It's coming back for a final season. What the fuck? Of your mother. Be nice to your sister. If you're good, I'll bring you back a present from my trip. Love. Oh. I don't know. I had to look it up. Oh, Tosan. Oh. Oh, Toes. Oh, Tosan. That's it. Oh. Oh, Tosan. That's it. Oh, Tosan. Languages. You found 5G. And bottom. Neatly folded school clothes, coloring books, and a family photo in a frame. And you? An alarm clock. Bed. Teddy bear with a note attached. Benny, my boy, your mother tells me that bears are your favorite, so we got you this for your birthday. We have so much more to edit still. Jesus. What will you name him? Love, Dad. I hope he named him Benny Jr., because that would just be cute. Alright, but there is a secret passageway with the vacuum cleaner closet. The Hoover. How much do we have so far? It's already 52 minutes long. Oh my god. We have no place to end this anywhere in sight. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. I gotta sneeze. Whew. Why do I sneeze twice every time? Not every time, but most of the time. You? Go big or go home? I guess so, but gosh. The Hoover. Extra long episode? I don't know, man. Hoover. I don't know. You? This is gonna be a late episode, if anything. Got it. Oh my. I'm going to assume. Are you getting sick or is your office just dusty? I just sneeze a lot. It's probably also just dusty. I don't even need to count, and it's like right here, right? Yep. I'm the worst sister. That's not true. There's another secret passage in one of these halls, or one of the walls, right? I think so. Maybe not. Oh. You guys had which one is Cry? Well, both are. But if you see this line moving, that means that I'm not talking. I always pause it when I talk. But then I let myself talk if it's moving. If that makes sense. Giant toy soldiers. There's a letter on the ground. Dear Benny, I think we're the only ones in the whole world that know about this place. Isn't it neat? I brought some candy for when you get... well, fuck. Fuck. I brought some candy for when we get hungry, and glue from... Should be fine. I brought some candy. Too much. I brought... I brought some candy for when we get hungry, and glue from school so we... When's your next 24-hour stream? I'm not sure. Make it an hour long? It's already an hour long, and then we still have 28 minutes of footage left. Oh, man. Yeah, I did too, Lilac. What you gonna do after editing? Die. Candy for when we get hungry, and glue from school so we can build the model planes that Dad got us. I'll meet you here after school. Love, Christy. Glue! Yes. Why didn't you end it at Otosan? I like to give it like a proper ending, like it feels like it should end there. The problem is it doesn't feel like it should end anywhere even close. Actually, yes it does. There's a point where I can end it sometime close. I think we might be able to get an ending soon. So let's just keep going. We're just gonna we're gonna power through. Airplane, bunch of Benny toys, several toy bears neatly arranged in a pile. The name Benny has been. There's a point where I'm voice acting for Tony, the old man, and I actually get teary-eyed while doing it because I get like too into character. So I think I can end after that. I think we can end on like a sad note. Embroidered onto all of them. Benny loves bears. Official Secret Detective Diary by Christy and Benny. Invisible ink. Chapter 1. Invisible ink. Did you ever need to write a message that only one could fucking fuck? Did you ever need to write a message that only one you fuck? Did you ever need to write a message that only you could read and not the bad guys? I think I'm gonna keep those in. Just because. Did you ever need to write a message that only one could fucking fuck? Did you ever need to write a message that only one you fuck? Did you ever need to write a message that only you could read and not the bad guys? Mix lemon juice and water to make the ink. When you want to read it, hold it up to a warm light bulb. This is how detectives do it. Wow, I didn't know that. Chapter 2. Dusting for fingerprints. After a crime happens, detectives dust for fingerprints. You can do this by using baby powder and Mom's makeup brush. Oh, make sure it's from Mom. Johnny, Dr. I think there's still a lot of people who want credit played son or two. Yeah, there are. There are indeed. Mr. Killer, Mr. Evil, Roger, Alex, the dentist. Can you put a small in the corner for a second? But why? For every goof. But for why? Just those are the bad guys. A jar of colorful children's candy. Can I have the second one? That's Wibix's face. Frick. Alright. Well, not so bad. I think that's about it here then, huh? Do you smoke weed? Nah, my sister's all about that life, but I'm personally okay. I'll pass. I don't need that. I'm not against it. I just don't need it. You know? I'm just used to it though. How's editing going? It's going good. We've been editing for 3.5 hours and we're still not done, but it's going. Nice. Really quick question. The one Alex stream, I didn't smoke. I ate. Though before. Wait, actually, maybe it's so secret that maybe it's one of these walls. That's how. Really quick question. Nice. I think I'm gonna skip this because I'm looking for a secret that's not even there. Who knows? But there's this. Oh, another one over there. Oh, I think the 13-step one was the one that we already got. And then that's the other secret passage over there. Gotcha. So what does this one go to? Maybe I do gotta keep it. I know. Okay, I know what I'll do. Really quick question though before. Wait, actually, maybe it's so secret that maybe it's one of these walls. Already found the secret passage, dummy. Would we do it like that? Or like that?